Oh man. Oh man. Boy, Blue, east up, cuz. Boy, look at, hey, man, Blue, you don't play on me. Man, you be the first one in here all the time. And then look, King Mike be right behind you. Foundation Nation, y'all. What's up, Craig? Okay. That's right. That's right. We're set. That's right. Oh man. Man, oh, shoot. Man, it's 30. Man, what? Man, look. We went from 3 to 30 in a minute. Paris, how you doing? Palm trees. That's right. QP. What's up? Dominic. Oh, that's Dominique. What's up, homie? You all right? You seen that crazy fool, LA? He probably back in jail somewhere with his crazy butt. Concrete Wave, Corleone. What's up, homie? White L. Willis. Okay. Oh, man. King Real. Change your name back. Okay. Caesar Tatum. James Williams. What's up, homie? Okay. Houston, Texas in the building. That's right. H-Town. You know what I'm saying? Will. Okay, Cash Grow. What's going on, homie? Craig. All right. You rolling your blunt for this one? Okay. Well, okay. 509. We tap it in. Okay, that's right, homie. Lakeisha, what's up? From on the South Side Village in the house. That's right. I was in jail with a few of your homeboys. Roger Boy, Big Tony, Roger from New Orleans. What's up, New Orleans? That's where my daddy from, man. I got some roots out there, out there in New Orleans, homie. Okay, shoot, man. We get us a few more people up in here, man. We can go on, man. You know the story today. Okay, Marco, the great. What up? Mac Heads, Maniacs, Winner Circle, Foundation Nation. That's right, homie. That's all of us right there. The Foundation, the Winner Circle, the Mac Heads and Maniacs. Boy, we up in here like swimwear. What going on, man? Love from Myrtle Worth, Texas. What's up, Luke? Yeah, my sister stay out there, homie. You know, I'll be out there in a minute. Gotta come see her. We set it up. I can come see her. Luke, who going on, man? Love from Myrtle Worth. Okay. Nathan, you know Lil Fee? Yeah, I know him. Know him very well. We was in jail together in Hawaii. Fire Fist, only 6 likes. Hit the 6 likes. Hey, man, look. We starting out wrong. Man, what is, let me ask y'all something. What the F is wrong with y'all sometimes, man? It's when you already know, soon as you type in, soon as you come in, it's gonna be some good. Go ahead and hit the like button now. Soon as you see me, soon as I come on air, just hit the like. That's all you gotta do. I ain't ask for a whole lot. Just hit the like. When you gonna let me do that cartoon intro song, bro? I'm ready. I'm King Real. I'm ready too, homie. Cause I need one bad. Man, look here. Last time I used the song, boy, look here. YouTube bust my brains open with that copyright mess. You know, I don't know which way is up. I need some. It gotta have a funky beat though, homie. Look, I like that boom boom. You know what I'm saying? That you know I'm old school. So I like that hard Parliament Funkadelic zap type beat. That you know what I'm saying? That hard beat make you want to get up and go do a drive-by type beat. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be hard, homie, like that. I don't like all that old sing-song watered down Drake type get down. Now, not gonna have it, not gonna have nothing to do with it. It got to be banging. I'm talking with the bass, with what they say with the 808 kick drums in it. Okay, baby Jim, 36 likes. Okay, we need some more likes, y'all. If you up in here, you hit that button. Hit the button. Hit the like. This is what you do. Hit the like button, and hit the share. Please hit the share button. You share that button. You share it. You might not know where it's going. I might not know where it's going. But somehow, some way, the people that are in pocket, they tell me when you hit the share button, it's going somewhere and it's doing something. Man, I got you, bro. You just tell me the script, what you want me to talk about. And, homie, you done heard my lives and love. You know what I'm about, homie. You know what I'm saying? A gang or don't bang. You already know, homie. Avalon. You know, it got to be something, South Central. Some old school Crip type get down stuff, homie. Yeah, you know what to do. That's real. They think I seen you on an old scene on YouTube. You was at the park. Yeah, probably, yeah. The 808 beat. Right. That's called 808 beat. Okay, like I said, then we say what Sir Mix-a-Lot said, cause the 808 kick drums make the girlies get dumb. Y'all remember Posse on Broadway back in the day? Put that together, King Rip. Yeah, 49. It's 40. Okay. My partner Firefist say it's 49 likes, but it's 63, 66 of us up in here. I need at least 55 likes. Don't put it up there for sure. Got you, fam. Okay. Some of that gangster music that make you want to hit that pig iron. Right. You know what I'm saying? Back when I was in the pen, homie, when I used to be in them weightlifting competitions, that's how I used to do. I put my Walkman on, put the headphones on, and before I sit down, you know what I'm saying? That music be humping. I be, I sit down on that bench. Man, I take the headphones right, I throw it on the ground, and I just lay back and bring it to me. What? Guess what? I ain't young no more, boy. That right there got me dizzy. God dang. Sheesh. I gotta stop all that. Ernesto, what's up? Guapo. Yeah, Guapo. I'm the oldest. I'm the only boy. It's me and my two sisters. There my boy at Snoopy Mac. What's happening? Nathaniel, do a story on Lil Feet. No, homie, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, tune old girl at the Golden Corral. But man, you gonna talk about my wife like that? My wife. I wasn't supposed to film her. I know you didn't know, homie. I know you didn't know. It's all good in the AG hood. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? I tell people all the time, man, I don't want nothing that don't nobody else want. If I got something and don't nobody else want it, that means something wrong. Right? Y'all agree? Sure. Brother Jay, Tune, you gonna tell us the Suge Knight story? I am, but not right now. Look, Ernesto, good story on Crazy Ray. I got a bunch of them. I'm finna tell y'all a story, homie. Wait, I know, homie. I know you didn't know. It's all good. That was a compliment. You know what I'm saying? I take that as a compliment. That's all I take it as, homie. It ain't no thing. We be in places, like going places, and I get way off, and I'll watch dudes try to talk to her. Cause a woman, you gotta let a woman handle her business. Now if you one of them dudes that whenever a dude look at your woman or come up to your woman, you immediately turn it into King Kong Bundy, that means you insecure. You're insecure. No, just kick back. You know what I'm saying? You got to let her tell the dude first, I'm married, or I got a man, or I'm not interested. You know what I'm saying? You let her handle her business first, and you just watch. Now, if the dude is continually being persistent on her after you heard her tell him she got a man or she got a husband, that's when you step in like, hey, homie, check this out. That's my girl. That's my wife. Hey, Sherry told you, kick rocks. It ain't no thing. You can always talk a situation out before it get violent. You know what I'm saying? At least you try to. You always try to. Shoot that crazy, cuz. I got you, homie. Ricky Boy, that was Crozier. Oh, that was Crozier? Okay. Yeah, that was okay. Crozier, yeah, homie. That was Crozier Junior High School that Pops tried to check me in. I wasn't going. I wasn't going. No. He was not finna leave there without me. It wasn't gonna happen. It won't go happen. Nathaniel, I survived. I survived the belly of the beast, cuz living in LA. That's right, homie. Worldwide 360. You know Stockton. Have you ever hustled in Stockton back in the day? Yeah, I've been in Stockton before. I like Stockton too, matter of fact. I really, really like Stockton. Monique Hill, you up in here. Okay. What's good, cousin Sherry? What's up? Okay, Nathan, all your stories be funny, cuz I watch every time you drop. Keep it coming. I'm gonna keep it coming. I'm gonna keep it coming. V Love, your homie Rick checking in. That's right, homie. Anyway, it's almost 100 of us up in here. What's your favorite hip hop song, bro? Oh, shoot, homie. I can't say I have a favorite. You know, I'm real eclectic when it comes to that. You gotta, cause see, you know, I'm not this up to date type, you know, get out. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm that old school. Like I say, you know, two of my favorite groups are Zap, and Parliament. Anything with a Zap Parliament beat in back of it, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's hard to me because when it comes to rap, I'm more into the beat. What they saying out their mouth, I could care less about. I mean, it's good if it's good. I don't really tune in. You know, it's the beat that get me going. You know, it's the beat. Boom, boom. Straight from the gate. Roger Troutman put my work out. Yeah, Cartoon, you're a good brother. Thank you, homie. Thank you, man. You know, I appreciate that. Okay, I got you. Okay, Cartel Street, me, Oklahoma City, checking in. Right. OKC be jumping. Boy, look at you got some folks sleeping on OKC. Yeah, they don't know. Did you ever run into neighborhood Nip? Nah, he you know, I was doing prison time when he came about. What about the Gap Band? Yeah, you know, yes, old school. I love that Gap Band, homie, cuz that song you were singing was the OJ's, cuz Stairway to Heaven. Yeah, Stairway to Heaven. If I was singing, yeah, that was me and Crazy Ray song, homie. Tune, you got any Big Tookie stories since he was the leader of the Blue Notes? No, you know, cause he was on death row. He was on death row, you know. Boom, tune like the Sugar. I missed it. Oh, Sugar Hill Gang. I still know that whole song by heart. Dog Bone, QSB, Morris Day, and Cameo. You know, yeah, Cameo back in the day. Yeah, all that. Lavelle Harris, Nip. So you know you like the Chronic. You know what? When it comes to the Chronic album, I never really heard all of it. It's just, you know, hey, what good, big homie? Cool Blue. What's handy, man? 1, 2, Cartoon, the hoods in LA have real gangsters who didn't join a gang, basically dudes operating on their own agenda. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look, you do not have to be from a gang to be a gangster, homie. I met some stomp down hardcore dudes that didn't push the blue or the red, but they were just killers in their own right. So, you know, yeah, you don't need no gang to be no gangster. You know, but remember, you're a man first. You're a man before you turn Crip or Blood. You got to be a man first. So some men choose to walk alone. You know, I know some cats that wasn't to be played with that walked alone. Get the likes up. Oh yeah. It's 112 people. Nope, y'all know. Somebody please tell me, Snoopy Mac, tell me how many likes are up in here. I got a set number in my head. You my partner, so I know you ain't gonna pump the likes up. Don't pump them up, but tell me how many likes before I start this story. Jet Low, does Avalon have Mexican Crips? What? Do we? Yes. My crime partner on my last case that I just did all this time for, he was Mexican. Yeah, we got a lot. See, when I was going at it with that American Cholo cat, and I was telling people, no, you don't like, no, how can I? But no, man, I got a gang of Mexicans from my set. See, let me show you one thing about LA, y'all. I'll show you one thing about LA. And I'm going into the story. But you know, we're gonna talk about it a little bit first. 85 likes, 77 likes. With 120 people in here, I need at least 100 likes. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't talking about nothing. I'm gonna keep on talking what I keep talking about. But anyway, look, in Los Angeles, things are changing so much. A lot of people are, you know, when they keep getting into it straight from the gate. The HOBs took Gilbert Lindsay from, probably, you know what I'm saying? We only had 2, me and Casper. Now it was only me. Well, yeah, but okay, I see. Now I'm gonna speak on that. Now look, the way the demographics in LA are changing. If you go to YouTube and any set that you want to look for, you download it, look for their set day or whatever, and you'll see every set in LA has an abundance of Mexicans from their sets now. And it wasn't like that back in the day. And that's what like dudes like American Cholo and like American and other old school as Hispanics, they mad about that because they see their race and their culture changing. You know what I'm saying? And music has a lot to do with it because of the hip hop culture. A lot of young Hispanics, they coming up in that hip hop culture, and everybody knows the hip hop culture is dominated by the blacks. So here it is. At one time, they was used to seeing people, they offspring come up with the slick back hair, the little thin hair nets, or the bald heads. You know what I'm saying? With the Ben Davises pulled up to here with the belts. You know what I'm saying? And shiny shoes and all that. Them days are over. That dress code and that style are leaving. You want to mean trade or neighbors? They straight from the gate. You're definitely right. You're definitely right. But that's leaving. And so now they seeing the young Hispanics with the funny little skinny jeans on, the little funny little shirts and jackets, and the shoes, and the way they dress, the way they walk, the way they talk, even the way they rap, and the whole hookup. And and they kind of mad about that, So hey, but it is what it is. When they you kind of assimilate what you're around. So when them young Hispanic kids come outside, what they are around is people that are in the hip hop culture, and that's what they see. So they see it, they live it, they breathe it, and it's the trends. It's the trend. So that's what they getting into. So a lot of them now, and the politics in LA are changing. Whereas, a lot of essays didn't join black gangs. A lot of blacks didn't join essay gangs. Well, it's not like that no more. I could pretty much almost say every Crip or every blood set in LA got a lot of Mexicans from their set now. It's just like that. It's like that. It is what it is, So, hey, times change. We hit 100 likes. We got 100 likes. Okay. Yak Williams, Blueface is a Mexican. I guess you're. Hey, Cartoon, did you get into a fight with gangster disciples named Sakin from? No, Sakin. That's the homie. We was in the block together. No, me and him never got into it. Hey, that's a down little youngster too. You know what I'm saying? Sakin, he picked that knife up. Yeah, he was a good little dude. Yeah, he was GD for real. Yeah, I know him. Straight from the gate, J Lo, T, 1980, Money Guns, Gangsta Crip, Brooklyn. Okay, Sherry Hall, Snoopy Mag, 105 likes, 100. Okay, Snoop, we can go for that one. Now listen, Baldwin Park, no blacks, El Monte, Lupe. Okay, yeah, Baldwin Park. See, that was one of the things. Okay, we're gonna get his story, but he said something. He said Baldwin Park, no blacks. Okay, you still have a lot of Hispanic areas that don't have blacks. Let me show you something. People, when it comes to race relations and, prejudices and biases and all that, blacks are some of the most accepting people on the planet. Blacks will accept any and everything, whereas Hispanics won't. You know what I'm saying? That Hispanics are real deep into their culture and their heritage and their past, and they tend to circle the wagons and block the gates when change tries to come in. They don't want that. Change is going to come in regardless because you can't stop change, but they fight it tooth and nail. And they were speaking a lot on how a lot of like the little food vendors were getting jumped on and robbed and stuff like that. I said, okay, they go crazy about that. But my thing, I was saying, y'all going crazy about the food vendors getting jumped on, but on the same token, you could care less about a single black mother with 2-3 black kids that try to move into East LA, Baldwin Park, Echo Park, Boyle Heights, all these areas, and they firebomb her house and shoot her house up and run her off. Just because she's black and they don't want her there. So that's why I was saying, that thing goes back and forth. But nobody wants to speak about the ugly truth. They want to sweep the ugly truth under the rug. But anyway, Tuka, what's up, home girl? Good. You made it in here. All right, look, man, it's 160 of us in here. El Monte, yeah, East Bay. Shaquem Burke used to get into it with brother. My mother once burned his brand new shoes. Oh man, okay. Mars, my pops Loco Mo lived in Baldwin Park for a little. I was born in El Monte. It's a few blacks out there. Yeah, very few. Very few. Juju Great. Tune, what's up? All right. Okay, y'all listen. This is what we're going to do. This story is about how, because the title is How Tune Almost Shot His Girlfriend. Yeah, it almost happened, homie. So now, medicated Wookie, that's a cold name. Good God Almighty. Hey, man, I'm silly, man. Y'all don't pay no attention to me, man. But anyway, but keep hitting them like, but hit them share buttons. We got enough likes. Hit the shares. Put me in the algorithm, y'all. Hit the share. Hit the share. Hit the share for me, please. Anyway, so look. Okay, what happened was this. Now, this is back in the day. I was going with a female named Too Shy from 39th Street, Harlem. Okay, if y'all can remember when I told you about how my set used to have a dope spot in Harlem Hood on right there on 39th and Western. So anyway, during this time that we had the dope spot, we see some of their little homegirls and boom, boom, boom. Now our homegirls did not get along with their homegirls. They was always getting ready to get into it. So we stopped it. So anyway, one day I kept seeing this red bone. And I'm talking about, boy, look at, she was triple OG bad. But she had a mouth. Oh man, she stayed running up in my homegirl's face. And she was real banged out. She was super duper banged out. Just how I liked them back then. And then at that time, us in Harlem's, we didn't have no problem. So it was all good. We didn't have a problem with the Harlem's back then. So it was good. Anyway, so one day I seen her. I had a homeboy that was standing there trying to talk to her, and she wasn't studying him. She didn't care nothing about what he was talking about. So I walked up and said, "Cuz, man, let me holler at old girl for a minute, homie. Let me get at her." So boom, he like, "Go ahead, cuz," because he see he wasn't getting nowhere. So he walked off. When he walked off, I'm like, "Dang, what's up, baby girl?" She like, "Hey, what's up? What's happening?" So boom, I cut that. Woof. I got a mouthpiece. As y'all can tell, like the way I put my stories together and I talk and tell y'all stuff. Now, I'm good at it. Imagine how good I was when I put them words together on a female. You know what I'm saying? I assaulted her ears. Because let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't know nothing, you know what I'm saying? For you young brothers out there that call yourself pimps, players, max, and hustlers, always remember this. Men are visual. Men, we operate and we create off what we see. Men are visual. Women, what they hear. What they hear. A woman can go off the things, forget what she sees, but what she hears. I know y'all see a lot of times a woman, she bad, but she be with the ugly dude. And you be wondering, dang, how he get hurt? Because he got a mouthpiece, homie. He has a mouthpiece. He attacked where you're supposed to attack. The ear, the brain, the thoughts. That's where you go. Don't worry about what you look like, but worry about what you're saying. You captivate a woman, homie, with your mouth. A mouth is one of the most dangerous things on the planet. Every war, every conflict, every dispute, every disagreement, all of it started with the mouth. The mouth. Like the Bible tell you, that little thing in there, that tongue, is a fiery problem. But if you put it to your use, you'll be a bad man. How you think somebody this tall, like Napoleon, ran things? How you think somebody this tall, like Hitler, little bitty dudes, they ran things? Because they was able to put them words together and they was able to talk that talk and spit that spit, But anyway, so when I got at her, you know what I'm saying? I cut loose on her. Brrr, she couldn't stand up on it. None of them can. Not when I get at one. No. So next thing you know, me and her, we talking. We together. So I just didn't realize how banged out this girl really was. She was something else. Man, I'm talking about we would be driving. I would be driving and we would be talking. And she'll say something and I would be like, yeah, okay. she would go crazy. Don't be telling me no okay. You don't be telling me no okay. You gotta say all right. You gotta say all right. And I'd be like, what? What you talking about? You know, as y'all know, the Harlem are Trey O's. They O's. They defend, they trip, they gonna defend the Trey, but they gonna defend the O too. So, I wasn't really tripping on nothing. I'm just saying, okay, I understand. But she like, nah, Anytime you're around sets that are O's, you'll never hear them say okay or anything like that. Texting or anything, they might just put the K up there or something. Okay, K, just K. All right, boom. But that's just, gang politics that y'all might not know about. Anyway, man, we used to be just going through it. I remember one time, okay, on the day in question, we had been driving around kicking it. We had been in my house, then we left. So I picked up, I think if I can remember his name, I picked up a dude named I think his name was Sad Face or Clown Face or something like that. He was from Raymond. He's from 120 Raymond. But he kicked it over there in the Harlems, and I knew him, he knew all of us. So we finna go to the swap meet, to the surplus, right there, Bales of Sales across the street from Manual Arts. So we pull up, I'm driving, and I'm in my car. So I'm bumping. I got the sounds bumping. So when I pull up, he jump out and she jump out. They finna go in real quick. I'm gonna catch up with them. I'm parking the car. So when I go to park the car, by the time I park the car and get out, I'm walking. It's like 4 dudes, and 1 dude in a wheelchair. They backing up, looking crazy. So when they look at me, dude, draw down on me with some heat. So I throw my hand like, hey, what's up, cuz? It's Westside Hoover. It was the 5 dudes Hoover. It's 5 dudes Hoover. So I'm like, all right, cuz, I'm from the east side, homie. I'm from Avalon. It wasn't no, back then, it's back in the 80s. It wasn't no problems with us and them at the time. So, I'm like, all right, cuz, I'm tripping on, what they tripping on. But they drawing down on me. But they backing up. They was really like in a thing like, keep him out the way, keep him back. And I'm like, dang. So when they got their homeboy in the wheelchair, they got him in the car, and boom, they got in the car, they pulled off and they got on. So I'm looking. So, I look at them, I look at her and the homie. I'm like, dang, cuz, what was up with that? What was on? Come to find out, Big Dale, what's up, homie? What happened was she done banged on him, man, out of nowhere. She done banged on him. Like, what? Oh yeah, woo. Of course, Harlems and Hoovers don't get along. So she stayed doing that. She stayed banging on. Remember, I got a sister from A. Trey Hoover. Man, I took this girl over my sister's house one day. The only thing that stopped my sister and her from fighting was me. And it took everything in me, because my sister a real live hothead. And my girl was a real live hothead, man, off the rip. I told her before we got out of the car, don't open your mouth. Don't say nothing about no Harlem or where you from or none of that. Don't do that. My sister from Hoover. I'm finna holler at her real quick and we gonna get on. Man, I might as well been talking to a box of goddamn macaroni and cheese, because she wasn't listening to nothing. No sooner we got up in there, and my sister said something. She ended up saying, man, something or something. I can't remember what all, but you're like, ding, 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 and they're off. Anyway, so she banged on the Hoovers. They tripping on me. I found out later on, years and years later, in the pen, I was in Soledad, and I'm sitting on the benches, and I'm talking to the homie little Coke Dog from 5 Dudes Hoover, and I brought that up. I said, man, your homeboys did one day. He was like, oh, cuz, that was me. I was there. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, I was the one in the wheelchair. I'm like, dang, for real? I'm like, cuz, why y'all draw down on me? He like, shoot, homie. We thought you was from Harlem, boy. You was big as I don't know what. We wasn't finna let you get up on us, cuz. You was too big. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, no, cuz she was from Harlem, and the homie was from Raymond. Me, cuz, hey. But anyway, that was that. So that same day though, we come out the surplus, And we end up taking the homie from Raymond back to his house. He stayed in Harlem Hood, I think. So we dropped him off. So me and my girl, me and Two Shy, Lynn, her name Lynn, we driving around. We end up going to the house. So we get to the house. To mine, I'm there all day. Y'all got to excuse me. I'm a little tired. I've been in Golden Corral all day. Me and my wife been in Golden Corral sometime. But anyway, so me and her, we end up going to sleep. So boom, 159 likes. Stay on them, Brown New. Get them likes up, y'all. Get them shares up. Get them shares. So anyway, we at the house. So we end up going to sleep. So I sleep with at that time, that's Big Rider G. You know the Scooby, that's the homie, cuz me and Scooby was in San Quentin together. Yeah, me and yeah, that's the homie right there. Scooby from Sam Folk. Yeah, me and cuz go back like afros. But anyway, he said, I got him tuned. That's right. I sleep with a 38 up under my pillow. So we go to sleep, we sleep, ain't no thing, it ain't no thing. And so when we got up the next day, we slept all the way to the next day. I wanted her to clean my room up. Hey man, clean my room up. So I'm like, man, this girl, look, she feisty as I don't know what. She's super duper feisty. She I ain't cleaning up nothing. I'm like, man, you finna clean my room up. I ain't cleaning up nothing. So you know, I'm playing with her though, tripping. So I say, you either gonna clean my room up or I'm gonna shoot you. She say, shoot me? Man, you ain't finna shoot nothing. I'm like, oh, for real? I'm like, okay. No, she challenging me. I go to the pillow and I get the heat from up under my pillow. So when I get the heat, I come back. I leave out the room because she can see the gun. When I leave, I say, when I get back, you get ready because you're gonna clean this room. Now she's sitting here butt naked. She said, I'm telling you, I ain't cleaning up nothing. I'm like, okay. So when I leave because I take all the shells out. You know, it got 6 shells in it. I pour the shells out, but I put one in. But I let her see me put the other one in when I got in the room. So when I come in the room, I'm like, you ain't gonna clean my room? She like, no, I ain't cleaning nothing. I'm like, okay. So I click, you know how you throw it. Click, bang, knock the cylinder open, and I let her see me put the one shell in, and I spent it. So boom, she's sitting there looking. Man, this girl hardcore as I don't know what. So she like, man, I don't know what you're doing all that for. You ain't finna do nothing to me. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna bust you. She say, yeah, okay. Now, granted, she's sitting there on the bed, butt booty naked. I'm standing there in front of her, butt booty naked. Boom. So anyway, so I point the gun. Now from the back, I don't know if she know it, but I don't think she knew it. You know, you can see the shell from the back. So I put the gun to her foot. When I put the gun to her foot, I click it. Click. She don't jump. She don't budge. She don't do nothing. She got her arms crossed. She said, I don't care what you do. I ain't cleaning no room. I told you I ain't cleaning your room. I say, okay. I took the gun again. I see where the bullet done went. Okay, I'm good. In my mind, at least. I put it to her stomach. Click. She don't budge. She don't jump. She don't do nothing. You know what she said to me after the click at the stomach? This girl told me, she said, you might as well quit playing with me on Harlem Crip. I'm not cleaning your room. What? For real? That's what I'm saying in my head. This heifer right here is a real live demon. I said, oh, for real? I say, okay. Now, I put the gun to her head. She said, yeah, but whatever you're going to do, you might as well do it. Because I already put that on Harlem. I ain't doing nothing. I said, yeah, okay. So now I see the shell. It's the shell, and it's an empty chamber, and it's the chamber that's already into the shooting slot. I'm thinking, you know, it's going, when I click it, it's just going, and then go to the next empty cylinder. And then what I don't know is when you're dealing with a 38, when you click it, it ain't number, it's one empty cylinder. It will click past that cylinder and it will shoot. I don't know this. Man, listen. I'm pulling the trigger. Right before I pull the trigger, some say, "Toon, move that gun. Move that gun. Don't do it. Move the gun." And you know what I'm saying? And so as I'm pulling the trigger, I move the gun this way and I pull it, and that it's boom. It busts. Hey, y'all, the pistol busts. Guess what she did? She didn't jump. She didn't flinch. You know what she told me? She said, "You better quit playing with that gun by my head. I told you I ain't cleaning your room." She got her arms crossed in front of her. Big old giant titty sitting up in her chin. "Told you I ain't cleaning your room." Man, listen. I'm shaking like a snitch at a gangster party. I'm trying to hide it from her. My hand's shaking because only thing going through my mind is, man, I could almost kill this girl. I almost killed this girl at my house, man. I was gonna never get out of jail. I'll probably be out by now. But anyway, yeah. Man, I'm talking my whole insides doing this. I'm spook measy. I'm like, man, what are you doing playing with this gun? I don't play with no guns. But now I kind of catch my composure and I play it off. I'm like, yeah, I take the gun, I put it down. I'm like, yeah. I would have bred about 5 kids out of her. She too gangster. For real, homie. For real. I could talk to her right to this day, too. You know what I'm saying? Me and her, we cool. We ain't on no lovey-dovey stuff, but we cool right to this day. But man, listen, I set the gun down and I tried to play hardcore. Like, yeah, I shouldn't have moved it. I shouldn't. And you're gonna tell me, yeah, you shouldn't have moved it. Do what you do. Yeah, I told you what's up with me. Man, when I set that gun down, I didn't want to touch it. I didn't want to see a gun no more. I was scared. Because I seen everything that I could have went through flash in front of my face that quick. Man, listen, I told her in a heartbeat, I said, look, hey, I was baby, hey, look, baby, put your clothes on. Put your clothes on, let's go. She like, yeah, okay. She put her clothes on, and you know what I'm saying? I threw her in the car and took her and dropped her back off at the house. Man, I was still kind of jittery though. I was just still real jittery from that one. And when I shot, I put a hole in the closet door. You know what I'm saying? It didn't go through it, but it was the bullet went into the closet door. And that bullet stayed there till we moved out that house. But yeah, that girl was no joke, homie. Had a couple of partners loose. They like playing like that. Yeah, for real, homie. That's why I say I don't play with no guns. I don't even know what came over me. I don't play with no guns. But whatever it was, something, a higher power stepped in and superseded and made me move that gun the other way. Y'all see what that say? What that say? What that say, huh? Oh, got to turn it this way. Oh, let me see. What that say? Somebody tell me what that say. Put it right there. Hey man, I'm gonna do a video on all my tattoos. I'm gonna just show all my tattoos. You know what I'm saying? I got the big LA sign. I got the big LA sign in the back of my head. You can't see it because I got all this hair. But yeah, I got the LA sign on the back. I'm about 200 tattoos. All of them gang related except for about 4. The only ungang related is my all my ex-wives. If I marry, I wouldn't just put no girl on me unless I married her. So I got all my ex-wives on me. I wish I could see Desiree from A. Trey Hoover. You know her? You know her? Bean Smith. Happy to see you getting. Okay, thank you, homie. Cartoon is walking map of his hood. Oh yeah. Toon, you got stories about Lil Bro, Big Ice, oh yeah, them the homies, homie. Yeah. You know, we was out there, we did our thing, homie. See, back in the day, I kicked it with the 11-6s religiously. I was always in the 11-6 hood all the time. Kevin Clubhouse, what's up, homie? Blue Rag, 5'9" moving. Kevin, do you know did you know your homeboy cartoon from 5'9" Hoover? That was my little partner right there, man. D Shep, ATX Original. What's up, homie? You up in here? From the story you told. Okay. Los Angeles Dodgers. Los Angeles Dodgers. I ain't got nothing against the Dodgers. Yeah, but that's the sign I got in the back of my head, the LA Dodgers sign. But you know my team, the Oakland A's. Tell us a divorce story. Guapo. Man, I ain't got all my divorce stories were in prison, homie. All my marriages were in prison. All of them, except for this last marriage with my wife right now. We got married on the street. But other than that, it wasn't unspectacular. Tune, who was the biggest brother you knew? Crip or blood? Yokes wise. Ooh, wee. Man. I'm gonna say other than me, cause man, look, when I was in my late 20s, early 30s, homie, I was a monster. I'm talking about literally. I'm gonna give you a story about when I first caught this case out here in Alabama. When they took me from the substation and took me to the county jail, they had me and my two crime partners with me. They put us downstairs in the holding tanks, and so when it was time for us to put on their county jail clothes, they didn't have nothing to fit me. Nothing. They didn't have nothing to fit me, homie. I could fit the pants, but they didn't have no shirts in the whole county jail that was big enough for me. They was tripping on me so hard, they put me in a tank by myself, and they went and got all the other police. They went and got all the other police to come down and look, and they looking in the tank at me like I was a prize specimen or something. Because I can imagine, man, y'all need to come see this dude. Y'all need to come see this dude. See this dude. Man, they coming down from everywhere. All the police, women and men, and they looking through the thing like, ooh. I had pants and shoes, no shirt. And so finally, one of the police came to him, Sparks from Raymond, said, Tookie used to eat peanut butter. Yeah, all of us did. In that prison thing, we eat that peanut butter. I didn't eat as much as Took. I just ate some, not like that. But anyway, this is what they did. The police, the sergeant came to me and said, look, man, Avalon, what? Avalon who? Yeah. He said, look, sir, we don't have any shirts that's going to fit you, period, in this whole county jail. So you got to wait. We're gonna fix something for you. Okay, so they brought some lady in. They took 6 of their biggest shirts. She cut up 3 of the shirts and made one shirt. She cut up 3 of the other shirts and made another shirt. Now, I was able to fit this one. Those were they said, look, don't turn your shirts into the laundry. You're going to have to keep your shirts. We don't have nothing else to wear. We just made those for you. I'm like, okay. Because they said, man, I was the biggest thing that had ever come through that county jail, period, in Alabama. And they wasn't lying though, man. Because hey, man, I was huge, boy. Look at y'all. I still have some of my mass left, but like I say, I'm almost in my 60s now. So the older you get, you start losing it. And as it's going away. But what if you'd have caught me in my early 30s or late 20s, you'd have been like, what? Is he human? But I seen some big homies in the prison system. Man, I'm talking about some big homies, man. I mean, you even back when I was in White, like the homie Roscoe for us, Big Samoan Tafuga, Big Roscoe from Park Village, Compton. Back when we was in YA, he was a monster. I'm talking about he was a creature. He was something from another universe. Big. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen some big homies though, because I've seen some big homies. I still haven't answered the question though. You asked me who was some of the biggest. I would say Big Roscoe from Park Village. Uh, ma, 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 Big Devil from 5'9" Hoover. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking on Muscle Wise. Big T, did you ever have problems with the outlaw? Yeah, you know, hey, coming up with that gang stuff, yeah. Let me see. Big Devil from 5'9" Hoover was huge. Boom, 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 boom. Man, I seen a dude in the county jail named Big Bean from Pacoima, Peru. He looked like he come straight out of comic book. He looked like something that walked up out. He looked like he would whoop the Fantastic Four by himself. Big. I seen some big dudes, though, homie. Did conscious music change your mind in prison? No. Sounds familiar. I know little Chris Tafuga. He from Park Village. He was from Post Street. I don't know. Dion, Samoans be big, 6 foot. Yeah, Samoans born that way. They born big. You know, Samoans are the only race on the planet that's hereditary, just naturally bigger than blacks. You know. What about Sasquatch? Great. Yeah, the homie Sasquatch. Yeah, me and Squatch. Yeah. What about Big James? Big James Miller. I wasn't in prison with Big James Miller though. I seen pictures of him, but boom, never, was around it. Whip defense, but yeah. DFW. Chili Willy, sound OG. Chili Willy, DFW. Sound, what, you can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Samoans are mostly bloods. No, Ernesto. No. No. Samoans were mostly Crips at first. This big abundance of Samoans being bloods, that's something that started in the late 90s or in on into the 2000s. But before then, the majority of Samoans, 90% of Samoans were going to be Crips. Did you know Bertrand from Fort? Yeah, I grew up with him. Yeah, know him very well. Good friends with him. Very good friends with Bertrand. What about Rebo? Yeah, Rebo was big. I was bigger than Rebo though, but he was big though. Ernesto, yes. What about your cousin Sherry? How you know my cousin? Brown New, you ever see a big Samoan and big black fight? Of course. Oh yeah, of course. First time you seen a Mexican or Asian Crip? Boom, boom, shoot. The first time I seen a Mexican Crip was when I was at juvenile hall. Way back then. The first time I seen an Asian Crip, further on into the 80s, in the 80s in jail. Was you locked up with any shotguns? Yeah. Shout outs all the way from KCMO. What's up, homie? Jaquette, Samoans and Carson turned blood in the 80s. Yeah, they were. Oh, Sherry, that's you? Oh, what's up, cuz? What's up, cousin? For y'all don't know, that's my cousin right there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Love her to death. What's up? Hey, man, tell Mump to get at me. Tell him I text him today and he need to get at me. And I called you the other day, but you didn't answer the phone neither. Okay. Chili Willy there, you good, OG? My Bluetooth picked up. Okay, thank you, homie. All Samoans live by the water, Long Beach, Carson, Inglewood. Not all of them, but you got a lot of them. Cartoon, South Lows were deep in the 1980s. Yes, South Lows were deep in the 80s. Yes, they deep now, South Lows caught me slipping one day at a gas station over there. Boy, boom, I'm pumping gas, man. They swooped up so quick. Jumped out the car. They had heats and all that. Hey, where you from, Holmes? Hey, what's up? I say, hey, homie, look, check. Hey, I'm from the east side, homie. I'm from Avalon. I'm not from Hoover. And they let me go. You know what I'm saying? As long as I wasn't from Hoover, they didn't trip. Boy, if I'd have been from Hoover, I'd have seen a bad day that day. But yeah, they let me go. Have you ever hung out with Speedy from Hustler? Which Hustler? I couldn't say. The General Blood. Do you remember when them Riverside cats was banging IE? But yeah, of course, yeah. Back in the 80s stuff, yeah, they was IE. Sherry, I got you. Okay. Call me later on when I come off this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call you. When I come off this live, I'm gonna call you. What happened to your Mexican crime you caught the case with? Man, listen, he did 20 years. I did 20. And he did 20. I did 23. But they deported him, homie. He back in Mexico now. I miss him too, homie. Man, listen. Let me tell you something. I put major work in for my set. I was a one-man demolition team for my set by myself. But me and Crazy Ray together, we did some things. But now my homeboy, no good. That Mexican was a stomp down killer. He was a bad man. And if I had to say anybody else, Cartoon, you need to start making movies from. Okay. If I had to say if it was somebody else that I'd have to pass the torch to say they put in more work for the set than me, it would have been him. It'd have been my homeboy No Good, a Mexican. It'd have been him because he didn't play, homie. Man, No Good didn't play. He did not play. I used to hang with him because every girl he ran across wanted him. I think my mama used to like him. I know both my sisters did. But yeah, he was a lady killer too, homie. Every bro liked him, homie. I just ride with him just to get girls with him. But he was a killer. But he was big too. He was like 6'1", like 220, 225. So a lot of people didn't think he was full-blooded Mexican. They thought he was like sometimes they thought he was Samoan or Cuban or Puerto. They thought everything. Thought he was mixed with the Belizean. You know what I'm saying? But no, the homie was full-blooded Mexican, come from Mexico. Well, I miss him too, boy. He was a rider. Boy, that boy put some work in for the set. Boy, he put some work in. Is he still alive? Yeah, he over there. He in Mexico right now. I can hang up right now and call him. You know what I'm saying? We still kick it. Barry White was from the Businessman. That's the big homie. Tune in the Foundation Nation, y'all. He said Raza always has the plug. You ain't lying. They sure do. Give us a Scooby 74 Hoover story. Man, me and I'm from Tracy Towers, 219th. Man, only it ain't really no stories I can really give you about Scoob. Like I say, we was in, we was in the prison together. He ain't really never got into nothing extravagant or crazy while he was in there. He did his time and went home. On the streets, I had dealings with him. One time I was finna go buy a car from him. He had a glass house back in the day I wanted to buy. And I went to go buy it, but the deal didn't go through. But other than that, we never really just hung like that. My Uncle Demon from your set, which Big Demon, Andre McGee, is that your uncle? Jersey Foundation, yeah. How many likes up in there, y'all? Somebody tell me how many likes, because I know some of y'all low riding. If I get soon as I stop crying about them, y'all just go to doing all type of stuff. From West Coast, Cuba. You got a Doc Rob story? Yeah. Shoot, Doc Rob the one gave me that goddamn Sherm when I tripped out that time. 223, I go for that. 209, 222, okay, 204 real, okay, 228 real life. I go for that. It's almost 300. That's almost 300 people in here though. But hey. Now I'm finna ask something. Okay, thank you, D-Code. Thank you, much appreciated. Much appreciated, you know what I'm saying? Much appreciated, for real. I'm finna ask a question though. Now, I know y'all hitting them likes because the homie just told me y'all hitting them likes. But now, just by a raise of hands, y'all gonna type it in. How many of y'all done hit that share? If you hit the share button for me, just type in and give me the little thumbs up, and so I can see how many of y'all hit that share. I want to see the little thumbs up just going. If you hit the share, give me a thumbs up so I know who rocking with me for real. You went to Gompers, homie? Oh, okay, yeah. Alicia, what's happening? I see you, Matthew. Boom. That's that. There you go, y'all. That's what I want to see. Make it, right. Keep rising to the top. If you say, do ya? There y'all go. Ain't no half stepping, cause we're the Get Fresh crew. Yeah. That's what's up. Bompton Jack, Blue Rag, Rashad, Jamel. Okay, Bulldog, Snoopy Mac, Jack Lowe, Blue Rag, Kevin Clubhouse. Okay, I'm gonna give you a shout out, Miles. LBB to C. Okay. That's what's up, homie. That's what's up. Yak Williams, where's your thumb? Hindu Blue. That's what's up. Money Masters, Blue Rag. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Rock with your big partner, man. You know what I'm saying? What they say, make me make you. Boulevard, where you been, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. Okay, sharing now. Okay, that's what thank you, man. Yeah, yeah. Rain tears. Man, I'm gonna tell you, man. I got a video game. I, okay, baby girl. I got a video game. I've been had one. I used to play it quite a bit, but then I stopped. Now I'm gonna be the first to tell y'all, your big partner on the low, on the low, is a nerd. I'll be the first to admit I'm a nerd. I'm into fantasy books, fantasy games, science fiction books, sci-fi games, and sci-fi novels. I love that. I love that. I love to read fantasy books. Are my favorite thing to read. In prison, I would destroy a library. I would read every fantasy book they got. But anyway, and so even on the video games, I like all the fantasy games they got. The manga. Um, I'm just into that. Like Dungeons and Dragons. I love it. I can tell you a story about how I first found out about Dungeons and Dragons when I first went to YA. Ooh, the homies tripped on me. I remember I went over there and the white boys were playing D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, and I went to pick the football up. And when I went to walk off, I heard the dude say something about a sword, a magic sword, and a dragon. What? So I let the ball go back over there on purpose so I can listen again. I heard him say something about an elf and a dwarf. I'm like, oh shoot! Look, I threw the ball back to the homies, and I went back. I mean, what y'all playing? Dude told me, man, we playing Dungeons and Dragons. So I stood there and watched. Oh man, I was hooked, homie. I was hooked. I was hooked. But yeah, all them those any type of role playing game, I love them, homie. I'm into UFOs too. I believe in them, but I'm into all type of role playing games, like Monsters the Gathering and all that. You got the cards and all that. Any of that type of little old nerdy weird stuff that you think somebody who looked like me wouldn't be into, I'm into it. You know what I'm saying? I read Lord of the Rings back in about 1976, 76 or 77. And I was young and I'm hooked ever since. It shaped. I read that book on an accident. I snuck out the house. Mom's was tripping. And I went to the library on the corner. Anybody know it's a big library. Well, y'all know this. Anyway, and I was up in there sneaking around and I seen a funny cover and I pulled the book out. It was the Lord of the Rings book, J.R.R. Tolkien. And I sat down and went to reading it and it hooked me. So I stole the book and took it home. Climbed back through the window. Moms never knew I snuck out the house. And I read the book in the room. And I've been hooked on all that weird stuff ever since. Because as y'all know, I used to collect comic books. Y'all know I used to collect comic books, you know. So yeah. But yeah, man, that's me, man. That's me, man. Man, look, hey, that's just me. Let me see. My cousin forces, okay, you need a good camera setup to him. You know what it is? I know it's dark because the light ain't good, but I should have went today, but I was lazy and tired. Probably tomorrow when I get off work, I'm gonna go to Walmart and I'm gonna get me one of the little stand-up lights. You know what I'm saying? So it'll show a little bit better. So we won't have to be all dark like this. I got y'all, homie. G Ice Cole. Much love, big homie. Man, Ice, look, I need for you to tell me right now, Ice, is Tanaga your sister? I've been asking you that for I don't know how long. So I need for you to type in right now, is Tanaga your sister? You know Tanaga. You from a Death Star up there west side. Everybody and mama know Tanaga. Yeah. Could you go in detail about the fight with you and Mad Dog from Brim? Oh yeah, man. You know, I could have went home. That fight right there, what got me sent away, man. I could have got Ricardo M time, man. We went to fight over a ping pong paddle in Central Junior Hall and ENF unit over a ping pong paddle. He said he had next game. I said I had next. He said he had next. Well, so we argued back and forth, and he had the paddle in his hand, and I reached for it. He snatched it back. I tried to get it again. He pushed me. I fired. He fired back, and we locked up. Wow! And there it went. 269 like, okay, Snoopy Mac, that's right. Okay, I can live with that. Was at South Park today. Gangsta Ed was playing Russia. Oh, you was 4T. You was up there when G Ed shot himself in the head. Oh man, yeah. Dang, that was back. Hold on. You from the set? You from the set, homie? Hey, ganger, don't bang. King Reap, don't donate to Big Cuz for a new camera and blue screen. He say everybody, yeah. I'm putting it up there, y'all. Y'all better listen to the homie right here. Oh, bam. Y'all see what the homie say. Y'all see what the homie just said, y'all. Y'all see what the homie said. It didn't come from me. It came from him. Everybody donate to Big Cuz for a new camera and blue screen. That's right. It costs $45 at the Walmart. And I will go get it soon as I get off work tomorrow. If y'all make it happen. Even if you don't, though, homie, I'm just playing. But even if y'all don't make it happen, I'm eventually get one myself, though, for real. Okay. Bang. King Reef, gotta try Final Fantasy. Yeah. Play Final Fantasy, all that. Yeah. Assassin's Creed, all that type stuff. Simba VTV Entertainment. Okay. 4T. No. Oh, you from 4Trey? Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Back then, yeah. We was real cool. Yeah, kicked it. Yeah. Dang, yeah, man. That man shot his head. Boom. He ain't got that eye still today. Nathan, I got you. Okay. You know I had to tap in. It's your homeboy from the North. Oh, that's right, homie. You know I'm saying the 1-4 gang. You know what's happening, homie. Well, yeah, boy, I had some good times with y'all, boy, in the prison system. Hey, look, my people used to get mad at me sometimes because I was doing too much. I'm like, every time my Northanian partners used to take off, I'd be wanting to take off with them. The homie like, man, no, you can't keep doing that. You know. Pro from Inglewood, go buy a phone that's 2 years old with a dynamic camera and only use it for live. I got one over here. I guess, you know what? I don't know. I'm going to try and see what you're saying. You got to get Green Eyes on here for the past. No, man, they say Green Eyes passed away. A lot of people told me yesterday that Green Eyes passed away last year, homie. If it's true, I'm not sure. I'll find out, though. Who's your favorite Crip of all time? Me. Alfred Jackson say, who's my favorite Crip of all time? Me. You know, if it ain't gonna be me, it's gonna be my homeboy Crazy Ray, AIP. Ron, Big Cartoon, do you have any good stories with your cousin Muppy? Yeah, I mean, you know, I got a lot of stories, you know, like I said, I've been knowing him since I was born, you know. G Mac, okay, fine. All these technology stuff is a learning process. Yes, it is. Because I'm still having, trouble with this goddamn computer, man. I'm on the phone right now with y'all, but with that computer, homie, man, that thing be having me all twisted and locked up. I don't know, man. I'm coming and going with that crazy thing. Oh no, Tracy Blue. Hey, Ron, Truth Discussions. Man, where is Ice at? Oh, there you go. Loped up with G Ice. G Ice, I just asked you a question, homie. You're not answering it. I asked you, was Tanaga your sister? You didn't answer that. Locked up with Van Duke, 11 A-line, 88. Answer that for me, homie. That's what I'm trying to find out. Because if Tanaga was your sister, and you knew Yo's sister, you might have knew Desiree Hall. You know what I'm saying? You might know her little brother. I used to go with a girl out there too named Desiree Hall, stayed in Modesto. I want to know. Answer me right now. Is Tanaga your sister? Alicia, Salute Boulevard, D. Devin, CQ, Green Eyes banging on wax. I don't know if he banged on wax or not, homie. I don't know if he was on that album. You know, I never seen him no more after I got that pass. Green Eyes, yeah, he died last year, huh? Yeah. Yeah, the dude say, yeah, Border Max say, yeah, Green Eyes from banging on wax. That was him. Yeah, he passed away last year, homie. Space Ghost. Okay, Border Mac. Yeah, okay. Sean, how's Heavy D from your hood? Man, you mean Heavy C? Man, Heavy C just out there in South Park walking around, homie. Yeah, I got some pictures of him. East side of Austin, Texas. Okay, homie. Snoopy Mac. Hey, Mr. Okay. Sean, SL. Yo, this is a California page. No, SLK kid. This is a foundation page. Any and everybody that's down with the foundation, homie, which is us, they can be on this page. you can be a part of the foundation too. Just subscribe to me and you in like swimwear, homie. Come on in. We don't care what state you from. We don't care what country you from. We don't care about none of that. If you come on in with the Foundation Nation, you rocking with us and we rocking with you. A little solution. Okay, down California. How is Poncho doing? Which Poncho? From where? Green Eyes from Bang. Okay, what's up, Tune? Keep doing your thing. I see that positive. That's right. What's up, Grape Street TV? Oh, Grape Street TV. I seen your podcast before, homie. Yeah, I seen your podcast before too. Yeah. Yeah, I did see your podcast before. In fact, I'm finna find it too when I come up and I'm finna subscribe to you. I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to you, big homie. Domo Bless. Was there anyone from St. Louis in the joint with you? Man, I was in there with a dude from St. Louis, man, got killed a week. No. He got killed a week before he was going home. A dude named Silk. He was in Pelican Bay with me, man, and the dude cut his throat from ear to ear and killed that brother right before he was going home. I forgot what they got into. Cartoon on fire, growth and charisma is inspired. Thank you, Shug. I still don't see my little partner Ice. G Ice, you ain't answered that question. OG, did you run into any GDs while you locked up down here? Did I? What? Did I run into them? It's thousands of GDs in Alabama. You got to understand, GDs were in Alabama before Crips and Bloods. You know, they was here first. That was the first thing in Alabama, GDs, other than the little fraternity gangs they had. So yeah, man, it's a whole lot. In the prison system, you got GDs, BDs, you got 274s, the BGDs, you got IGDs, the Insanes, you got BGs, Black Gangsters, you got all that in the Alabama prison system. And you have it in abundance. You have it in abundance. Brian Harris, what's y'all name? Okay, salutedly. Okay, that boom, yeah. They big down here in the South. Yes. Montgomery, Alabama is GD. Yeah, well, Montgomery got a lot of Crips and Bloods too. But now, like Tuscaloosa, that's like yeah, a lot of GDs in Tuscaloosa. Look, Sean White's, that's what they say in Alabama. 7-4 to the world, blow. That's what they say. I used to do a lot of tattoos for the BDs though. You know what I'm saying? The little 3 fingers and the Roman numeral 3s. I used to do a lot of their tattoos for them years ago. I was in the Fed. You was in the Feds with the worst system in history. The Feds going. Let me see. Your homie Fish. Oh yeah. The homie AIP when Fish. Yeah, Fish got killed. Homie, man. Little green on. Yeah, man. I lost the homie, man. Yeah, we lost the homie. Okay. Look, we got a dude here call himself Silver Balls. He says, bow down to Mexican power. Ooh, we're scared. Hey, I ain't got no problem with your silver balls. Okay, T College, yeah, 6-point star. That's right. You know, yeah, I know Petey Wack. Well, I've been knowing, man. Me and Petey Wack used to be like this back in the day. Man, Petey Wack then got fat. I'd be tapped in with you for sure. I subscribe to you as well. Kick that. Okay, homie, that's what's up. You ever dealt with the cartel? No. With no one ever seen him. Now, the Mexican power, I thought they didn't like that word. Oh, he's probably a troll, homie. He might be a troll. You know, he probably a troll. That's all. Toon should do voiceover work. Man, you know, voice... I don't like how my voice sounds. I talk like I got oatmeal in my mouth. You know, and I don't like that. You know, because I got them little bitty teeth and I talk like I got oatmeal in my mouth. I don't like it. I have a lot of family in Bessemer. Oh, yeah, I'm in Bessemer all the time. I remember meeting vice lords and BGDs in Oregon and Washington. Yeah, they out there too. Yeah. OG, you run into any vice lords or black P stones in Alabama? Yes. Yes, they got them. Yeah, not a lot of black P stones. I met one dude my whole time locked up in Alabama. That was a black P stone. But now you know, I met a few vice lords. They outnumbered 50-1 though out here, but you know they here though. Have you ever did time with Peabody from Denver Lane? Yeah. What 12 been up to? Man, 12 just doing his thing, man. You know, He stay on Instagram. He send me all type of little weird stuff on Instagram. I don't even be knowing what it is, man. He just will send it to me. Why they call you cartoon? I'm named after one of my big homies, cuz I'm named after him. And the name kind of fits because of my personality, and it just kind of fit in. So boom, cartoon it is. I love that name. He gonna bow down to the okay. Do you ever hit neighboring Florida? No. I got plans on going. I want to go out there and help clean up when that storm hit, though. Yeah, you can find a couple vice lords, like a good 7 of them. For real. What's up to okay? Monique Inglewood, though. Salute, yeah. G cracks. Are fire tray avalons in different states other than Cali? Of course. Yes. Denver, Colorado, New York, North Carolina, East St. Louis, Texas, Oklahoma. Yeah, a lot of places. You got yeah. They everywhere. Shout out to Molly and Lil G and Vice Elliott. Vice Side, okay. OG Cartoons. Okay, Tommy Brown from Miami. T. Collins, I've never really met no four corner hustlers. Is 88 the first Avalon or yo? You know what? That's debatable, homie. That's been debatable for years. Which one was Avalon first? Was it Fire Trade or 88? How has marriage changed your life? Look, Suge asked a good question. He said, "How has marriage changed my life?" Man, it settled me. I used to run the streets and chase after any and everything that sat down and peed. But anybody that get a good woman in their life, if they say that they don't change, they lying. Because a good woman will change you. And she just said, I'm just settled. I don't care about the streets as much as I used to. She made me more responsible, to take care of home rather than take care of the streets, because the streets don't love you. Your wife love you. So if she's the reason why I want to come home at night when I get off work. She's the reason why she my all in all, homie. I can't explain no more than that. I live for her. Other than my relationship with God first, after God first, but after God, then her, homie. You know what I'm saying? She my all in all. She makes you calm me down. Say less hometown. Do you know? Oh, okay, it went too fast. Oh, then the homie, bro. Costco. I've been to Costco's. Any update on Jap 5? Yeah, he getting ready to go to court in a couple of more days. Hopefully he beat that. Look. Hey, look at the troll. The troll say, hey, y'all, look at the troll. The silver balls again, y'all. He says, cartoon, what do you miss about prison sex? Well, the only thing, homie, I came close to prison sex was when I was in California prison, and I used to get my family visit when my wife used to come up there every 90 days or 45 days or whatever. Other than that, it's not a lot I could tell you about me in prison sex, homie, other than getting me a book and wait till my cellie wasn't in the cell and handle my business with a book. How I stop eating animals, it's no good for you. It's no, what turned me vegan is since I've been out, man, I got so many homies that done died from heart attacks and all type of failures of the body and stuff like that. And I told myself I wasn't gonna be one of them. So let me let that poison go. I started exercising a little bit more and let that poison go. Cartoon, are you okay? I saw Kev Mack Muppy interview. You kind of sound like him. Well, we first cousins. Dice from the palm trees, I guess. Okay, DJ Vegas. Marriage slowed me down in those streets. Yeah, it'll do that, homie. It'll do that. It'll do it. East St. Louis is Illinois, the city of St. Louis. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of people get that mixed up, homie. Yeah, St. Louis and Missouri. How do you keep your size? Man, it's easy. You got to look a lot. The majority of stuff that you eat that put weight on you is something that a vegan would eat. Other than meat. You ain't got to worry about meat putting a lot of weight on you. Meat will give you a lot of energy and stuff like that. But as far as putting a lot of weight on you, meat don't really do all that. Meat gives you strength and energy and stamina. What puts weight on you is the other stuff. All the other stuff is what vegans eat. potatoes, bread, peanut butter, soups, cake, cookies, sweets, all that. That's what put the weight on you. And then you got to look. It's in my genetics, homie. There are no small men in my family. I was over 200 pounds when I was 12 years old. At 12, I weighed 205. So mine's really genetics too. Bakersfield, Big Digs, Lewis. Okay, Nathan, y'all cousin, you and Mump, homie. Well, he's 60. Well, he real smooth, homie. That's my big homie. Yeah. And Mumpy, that's my first cousin. That's my first cousin. My other first cousin, his sister, she was just in the live a little while ago. Country loving patriot, Trolls Misery Love Company. Yeah. Where is Big Lewis? No. I'm gonna be fruitarian with some fish when I hit 40s. Yeah, that you gonna have to. Hey, boy, that fruitarian boy. Look at whoa. Hey, good luck. Good luck. Cartoon come from a family of giants. I really do, homie. You heard the story I told you about my pops yesterday. You know what I'm saying? This clown, he's 6'5", 300 some pounds. So it run in the family. All the dudes off my father's side like that. Yeah. Is S Mac also Cal's cousin? No, I don't know. Cal, I don't know Cal. Big Lewis, I grew up in Norman. Okay. Right. Fire, yeah, white table sugar and salt. That is a moving force in the disease factor, in a bad health factor. Yeah. Cartoon was a lot of prisoners. Okay. God dang, Silver Balls, you just gonna keep it up? Shoot. Anyway, Alfred Jackson. So S Mac isn't Kev Mac. I don't know. You would have to ask Kev Mac that one. Kev Mac would have to answer that one for you, homie. Shoot, man. The people are still going up and up and up, and it's like, dang, do I tell another story, or do I just, keep answering questions? Cartoon was there alive. Okay. All right, Silver Balls, you done did all you can do for the day. All right. Dre Diddy, what other Damu says y'all used to beef with? Well, as far as my set go, the main two were the Villains and the Peblos. But you living in LA though, you out and about, you gonna get, you gonna run into people all everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But every set has its main enemy antagonist, and for the five trades, it was the Villains and the Peblos. Now this day and age, the homies, they real good. They click tight with the Peblos. They just still have their problems with the Villains, but they get along with the Peblos. D Shep, original. My grandparents were from Vicksburg. Okay. I called Charleston and see to his face. He said, "Can you prove it?" You should have spit on him. The 30 Pot rules. I mean, yeah. It's a trip that you said that, because that's who my set right now is going at it real tough with. How that happened, I don't know, but the 5 Travelon and the 30 Pot rules, they going at it real tough now. For some reason, things happen. Them streets, stuff happens. All Bano Wax album, okay. Are there still any businessmen around that you? Yeah. They have the businessman reunion every year now, and I think in September. Yeah, in September of every year they have the businessman reunion. Was from Villain, went to school in Inglewood. Pookie from Villain, I know him, and I don't know Dre. Toon, the white boy Bird from? No, I don't know him. Not from my set. What happened to old girl UNJ from Who Was Messing With? I don't know, homie. Desiree, I never met her again. I never ran into her again. Never heard from her again. None of that. Boom, hold on. OG Bam personally from East Coast? What did it say? Was Barry White a businessman, or did he turn AGC? He was a businessman. But now, we come from the businessman too. So, yeah, but Barry White was a businessman. Shout out to all the Foundation Nations. That's right, homie. OG Band personally from Front Hood. Now I don't know him personally. You know, we cool now. We talk, but I didn't know him personally. But I know him now. We cool. Yeah, hold on. What did that say? Yeah, Bull from 88 Avalon. Okay. I never knew a Bull from 88. I know a Bull from Fadre Avalon. I didn't know a Bull from 88. He said, what was the top hustler sets in LA in the 80s and 90s? I would have to say Hard Time Hustler. They did their thing. The Hard Time Hustlers, they did they Thug Thistle. But you got to look, every set had a little hustler clique inside somewhere doing something. But the Hard Time Hustlers, they was there. Cousin called me tomorrow. I'm about to go to the bar. Okay, I got you, cousin. I got you, Sherry. Did the Five Trays beef with Oriental lazy boys that were in the Pueblos? No. See, you know what? I didn't even know nothing about no Asians being in the Pueblos till with the last 5 or 6 years, and that's somebody was telling me about them. Then I started finding out, hearing and studying. Oh, they was in there like that. But no, I don't know. We never really had a problem. The only way we really had a problem, even with the Pueblos back in the day, was at school or like at the Easter parade. Other than that, they was way deep up off in them projects, and they might have came out a few times and shot at us. Homies might have a couple of times tried to sneak in there. All that back in the late 70s, early 80s type stuff. But wasn't never really a real problem with us and them for real. Did it from boom, 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 boom. Okay, y'all cool with the cartoon? Big Evil from 8-9 Family, yeah. Cool with Long Beach Asian Boys and Tiny Rascals, they cool. I mean, I guess we cool with them. We don't know nothing about them. They way in Long Beach. I've never seen them. Big Louie, okay. What about 40 Avalons? What about them? What about Oak Park? Oh yeah, the Oak Park businessmen were in Compton, and the South Park businessmen were in South Central. How far are you from Birmingham? To the homie Shannon from Pueblos. Okay. How much time did you do altogether in Alabama? 23 years. Did I ever eat from that Louisiana chicken on Main and Vernon? Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Andre. Thank you. Thank you very much, homie. Much appreciated. With that, I gotta tell another story then. Cause one of the foundation members, y'all, just gave me a nice blessing to my Cash App. And so therefore I feel I'm obligated, even though we've been in here almost an hour and a half, I feel I'm obligated for that alone. No, okay, did the 8 trays ever take sides on the Avalon and 4 tray war? No. No. They think was, if both our sets happen to bump into each other in their hood, they would like, hey, don't do that over here. Take that someplace else. Over here, no fire zone. Cool. But if they did, the 8 trays would side with the Avalons first. What G-Cell, he around? I can call him right now. He did a little Banging on Wax. He still do a lot of songs. Yogi from Modesto named James. Sean Savage, yeah. Did you know Sean Savage? Did you know Tanaga from out of Modesto? Let me know. Talk about 18th Street versus Blackstones. Yeah, they over there doing their thing. But anyway, like I was saying, the homie gave me a major blessing. I don't even know how much it was, but the fact it could have been $3. I don't care. But the fact that he took it upon himself to send me some in my cash, I feel it's on me to come up with at least another story. No, the 8 trays and 4 trays, they not beefing. Would you ever move back to Cali? Of course. Demon from ICG, where you, what they say? Okay. Is there still 11-6 Avalon? Yeah. They just don't kick it down there. They kick it in the project with the Avalon Gardens. But I'm trying to come up with a story, a quick one though, man. It gotta be quick. Hold on, let me look at my book. Cause I write them down so I won't forget them for y'all. Oh, okay. All right. Oh man. My feet hurt. Are we cool with the grape streets? Most definitely. Yeah. We've never had a problem with the Raymonds. Them the homies. Did you know Big Quake from East Coast? Yeah. Can you tell us any DP stories? Not on me. I ain't never been DP. I know a lot of folks that have. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Shootout in the AGs. Boom. You know what? Since this is the first thing that come to my mind, I'm gonna say, okay, this I'm gonna give y'all a story, homie. It's 300. Tell me how many likes up in here first before we go for it. I'm gonna tell it regardless, but tell me how many likes we got up in here. Tracy Blue, we grew up around gangs, but we weren't really in the set, but we were gangsters. I understand. I'm waiting for somebody. I'm waiting. Okay, 3, 6. You sure yet? All right. Vibing. What's up? Dark you tune. Y'all good with that? With the no Dark Universe. No. Dante Green. What's up with Cool Boo and Boss Hog? They was my celly back in that. Cool Boo on the street, man. He working hard every day. I don't know where Boss Hog is. Big Boss Hog is AIP. I don't know where Little Boss Hog is. Do I know Bloodhound from the 20s? I never personally, but I knew of him. So just Monster Cody, Lil Fee, and the younger. Okay, 319 likes watching. Okay, that's my big brother RP. Who gave you the best fight? Oh, man, I always got to answer that, huh? You know Bloodhound. Okay, anyway, look, I'm gonna get this story real quick because the homie, I'm show appreciation to the homie. Show appreciation to all my foundation members. Did you any of the 5 dudes? Did you know? Yeah, I knew most of the Pimp Style Hustlers. Okay, this is a story about a shootout we had back in the day in the Avalon Gardens with the Swans. And what had happened was, man, this whole day, man, we had been going, man, for some reason, it was just one of them days, homie. We had been going back and forth with the Swans. We had come out to Avalon Gardens, and they would come back and like they weren't coming in there, but they were like, you know, okay, we got the project, we got the Avalon Gardens, but like that's 88. But now right there on 87th Street, that's Avalon too. You know what I'm saying? Some homies hang on that street too. And they would come back to, you know, and shoot up the street or shoot at homies and, you know, shoot into the projects and all type of crazy stuff. So we have been having at it, boom, 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 boom. But now all that week we had been going through back and forth with each other, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So on this day, it just, you know, the doodle kind of hit the fan. And what had happened was, some homies had went down there and shot up the Swan Apartments on 83rd and Avalon. Little baby gangster from Santana Block. Okay. So yeah, I know baby gangster. So the homies shot up in the apartments. So okay, they coming back. So, but it was later on that day. Me and one of the homies, the homie Spanky, matter of fact, me and homie Spanky from 88 Avalon, we was leaving out the Avalon Gardens. We leaving out. So we would leave out on the Avalon end because at this time, leaving out on the McKinley end, because it's only one way, is you can come in on Avalon side or you could come in on the McKinley side. It's just one main big street that goes through the projects. Ain't no whole bunch of ways out. You either gonna come in on that end or you're gonna come in on this end. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the back part of the projects on the McKinley side, soon as you step out the projects, you dang there in 8-9 family hood. I'm talking about don't nothing separated, but about 30 feet. On this side of the street, Avalon Gardens. On that side of the street, 8-9 families. And I can tell you some stories about that, boy. Ooh, man. But anyway, they had been pumping up the volume. They had been posted up at I forget that dude's house, because his house is right there. And they shooting at any and everything that come out the projects. They had a rifle or something. And they boom, 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 boom. So they had just not too long ago, they hit the homie, they had shot the homie, Jinx, my homeboy Jinx. They had shot my homeboy Jinx twice in the head with a rifle, long range. One of the bullets went in his eye and came out the top of his head. And one of the bullets went in his jaw and came out the back of his neck. And you know, you would thought it would have killed him. Avalons don't die, homie. We multiply. You know, for real. But now, no, he walked it off though. The homie alive and kicking today. I got some videos. If you go far enough back, if you go to YouTube, you'll see some of the old videos where we had the 8-day picnic and he got on all blue khaki suit with the long ponytails. Y'all can see it. That's him. Don't look like nothing ever happened to him. But anyway, so we just going at it. We out the back gate with the 8-9 families. We out the other gate crossing Manchester, going at it with the Swans. I'm talking about, for some reason the war kicked off real hot and heavy with us and them. And we going at it. I'm talking, when I say going at it, homie, I'm telling you, going at it. Literally, we going at it. I'm talking about we going through bags of bullets within 2-3 days. For real. So anyway, Buddha just shot the Swan Apartments up, and boom. So you know they gonna come back. I guess at this time they see, you know, they decided, you know, we going up in there. Now, look, the Avalon Gardens today are kind of walled off, but back then they weren't walled off. You could just be walking down Avalon and just cut up between houses or anywhere and just come on up in there. Anyway, me and the homie Spanky, we coming out the projects. We on Avalon, we finna head down to the 50s, go to South Park, because you know all the Avalon sets kick it close. We flopping down Avalon all day long, just going to each other's streets. So I'm like, well, come on, cuz, let's go to the 50s. Let's see what they doing down in the 50s. So we going. As we going, it's 2 carloads of Swans passing by us. Now, as we passed by, we knew the first car. It was a Chevy. Nice. We knew who that car belonged to. So the car in back of them don't know who it was. We just know they was with them. So when we pass them up, I'm looking. So I tell homie Spank, I'm like, dang, cuz, you know them, you know, of course, I'm gonna say Swans now. That's not what I was saying back then. I'm like, cuz, them Swans. He like, yeah. I'm like, cuz, keep an eye on them, see where they going. So as we coming, they bust a left on 88th. So if you bust a left on 88, that means you finna come up in the projects. We bust a right on 87th. So when we bust a right on 87, we come all the way down. Whoa, because in my mind, we got to get back and see what's finna go on in the projects. We shoot down 87th. We hit McKinley. We come back around. We coming back up in the projects. So when I turn to come back up in the projects, now I ain't got nothing but a 38 on me at the time. So yeah, the 11 gangsters, yeah, in Hawthorne, yeah, they're part of the gangster car, yeah. Bloodhound, he in Switzerland. So anyway, when I turn to come back in, it's a long way. And it's a gang of homies down there, homegirls and all type of stuff, homegirls, homies, and all that. How did the beef with Avalon and 87 start? That's a long story. Ugh. Anyway, so all of a sudden, as I'm pushing it, woo, woo, I'm trying to get down to where the homies at. All of a sudden, I see them scattering. They scattering. Girls running, dudes running, homies ducking. Then you can hear it. Bop, 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 bop. I'm like, oh, cuz. You seen the 2 cars hit the corner right there in the projects. Now they coming toward me. Like, dang. So I fishtail I tried to fishtail my car and turn it to block them in. But now they so close and they got this heat. So the car turned a little bit, but instead of blocking the whole walkway off, it blocked some to where they going up on the side and going around. They going around me, like 2 wheels up on the curb and 2 wheels down, and they coming around my car. Okay, so listen, I immediately fall out the driver's side door and I run to the back of the car with the heat. Because by the time I got to the back of the car, the first car is going around me. So I come up. I'm giving the first car the business. Boom, 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 boom. It go around. The second car, it got the heat out the window. I looked, man, listen, I looked face to face. I looked face to face with a Mac 10 or Uzi or something. Face to face. The dude shaking it, he trying to bust. Then I tell you, boy, look, it ain't your time to go until God says it's your time to go. He's shaking the gun. I looked, I said, oh, cut. When I turned to run, I run and I dived in back of I dove on the ground and I rolled around the house. Soon as I rolled around the house, the Uzi or Mac or whatever it was, it take off. Bleh, bleh, bleh. They eating the side of the house up. And I'm like this here, but it's eating the house up. So they boom, they leave. They own up out the projects. Yeah. They get on. Okay. I get up. I dust myself off. I check out the homie. He okay. I'm talking about for real, Troy. I'd have been through some stuff, boy. God been saving me. I dust myself. I'm like, okay, they gone. So now, of course, we run down there to where all the other homies at, making sure ain't nobody hit, dead, or whatever. Wasn't nobody hit, wasn't nobody messed. I say, okay. I say, oh, now we hot. Boy, mad is not the word. Mad is not the word. We on some, y'all done had the nerve to come up in our projects. Oh, y'all had some nuts to do that. Okay, so we felt it was time for us to clip those nuts because y'all did too much. Of course, I can go on and on and on, you know what I'm saying, because those two, I think was either, that day alone went into some more stuff, and we was already going back and forth. But needless to say, later on that night, I almost got my wig flipped. I'm out here with a heat that's on safety. We get into a big shootout in the middle of the streets, and bullets fly, and I'm trying to bust, and the gun on safety is a long, big old rifle. I don't even know it's on safety. My big old stoop behind didn't even know it was on safety. So look, I run and get back in back of a tree, and it's hitting the tree. Pat, 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 pat. Bullets hitting the tree. Pat, 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 pat. I'm like, dang. Back in the projects, I run. Get back in the projects. I'm telling the homies, man, y'all got me out here with a gun. Ain't got no what? It broke. So they're like, no, cuz. They look at it. So my homie tell me, look, cuz, look, click. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. He say, man, big homie, cuz you got it on safety. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. But that's what happened. But look, I can go into the man, you know what I'm saying? But as y'all know, a lot of this, you can only go so far with telling it, you know what I'm saying, before you mess around, put yourself in the danger zone. D-dope and felony Watch Games of Rap duo are affiliated with Circle City Pyru. Okay. But yeah, that's the story. I'm gonna tell that story. But look, man, shoot, man, it's going up and up and up. But anyway, foundation up in here. That's right. Wise man, Big Tune. What up, Lo? What's up, homie? Yak Williams. How you like Bama? It's okay. It's not as hectic as South Central. I ain't got to worry about walking in the store that's in the wrong neighborhood no more. Good start too. Oh man. Oh man. I'm gonna take how the beef with A7 Gangsta start. I cannot give you the exact reason why that beef started. I would have to go get information on it from somebody from 88 Avalon, but it started with the 88s. And of course, if you beef with one Avalon, you beef with them all. There's no separating us. There's no segregating us. There's no singling us out. It's just on. It's Wall Street, 40 AGC, or Fortran. Wall Street runs from one end to the next. So of course, Wall Street is going to go through the four trays, and it's going to go through. You know what? You would have to say Wall Street is predominantly probably the four tray area, because the 40 Avalons, they don't cross over Avalon. They go back the other way. The 40s go from Avalon back towards Central. You know what I'm saying? They back off from Avalon back to Central. So the Avalons are like the Hoovers in that if you have a problem with one, it's all, yeah. If you got a problem with one Avalon set, you got a problem with all of them. If you bump into somebody in the county jail or in prison or wherever, and you like, where you from? Cuz I'm from Avalon. They'd be like, which one? We'll tell I'm from all of them, homie. I'm from all of them. That's our way of saying if you got a problem with one of them other ones, you got a problem with me, because all Avalons are Avalons. If you look, our main token that we write is 0386. That means 45 tray 88 You'll see a lot of times you'll see 0386, and that's representing them all of them. Cartoon send, what do you say? Cartoon send mines and fool. Okay, Sano. You don't like 40 Avalons. Who? No, 40 Avalons. Oh, you probably asking somebody else that. What type of goofy you gotta be named Cartoon? Uh-oh. Has the polymath. We got another troll, y'all. Okay. That's all games. Cartoon, did you ever get into it with some outlaws and 30 Pyrus? Yeah, of course. Of course. I've gotten into it with any and everything on the bottoms. I'm gonna say from Slauson all the way back down to Washington or whatever. If it's a set on that east side, any set that's on that east side, in them low bottoms or just on the east side, period, from Slauson on back, I have had dealings with them. And when I say I've had dealings with them, I can say I put work in on them. It is what it is. It's that gang life. Archie Lewis, Cartoon, did you ever get into? Okay, yeah, you just asked me that. Yeah, that must make for some serious problems when Avalons hold. Huh? Serious problem when Avalons hold such a hard line. Did Avalons ever get into it with EBK? I don't know what EBK is. 30 Pyrus are super disrespectful. We was neutral with Cuz at first. He dissed the car. We asked him nicely, don't do that. We ain't dissing your set. He did it again and we took off on him. Okay, I guess. I don't know what happened. Is there a lady Cartoon? Yeah, my wife. Tank from 40 Avalon. Do I know Tank? I don't think so. 10 years ago, I remember asking Red Rum what happened to Evil, Batman from Banging on. I don't know. How was y'all with the Twilights? Ooh, that's some old stuff there, the Twilights. How old are you? 900 years old? What about the Twilight? OG Cartoon, you ever cross path with Big Evil from Swans? He always asks me that. We've never, physically crossed path like that. Give us a 9,000 flow story. I'm the one took off on Deputy Bird. They smashed me though. Who was that when you took off on Bird? Man, you took off on the police Bird. Let me see where you at. Hey, Troy Stevens, where you from, homie? You was either in 47 or 48. Man, boy, I used to sweat hey, you remember the song? Hey, homie, matter of fact, let me see. Let me lock you in before you move. Troy Stevens, if you remember Officer Bird, you remember the song we used to have in 4800? You ain't seen nothing, 911, but you told Officer Bird. You ain't seen nothing, 911, but you told what you heard. You ain't seen nothing, 911. You ain't seen nothing, 911. Man, anybody that was in the Crip module back then, they remember that song. Man, yeah, and Bird stayed. Man, that police Bird stayed with him. But I used to talk about them boxes of cookies. Remember, we used to go across the hallway into the OSS room and try to steal the pictures. Man, look, OSS, that's Operation Safe Streets. For those know, that was like the gang unit in LA County Jail back in the 80s. And they used to have, man, pictures, because if they get you for your pictures on the streets, they would end up at the gang unit in the county jail for them to try to identify and see certain stuff. Man, we go through their photo albums. We always used to steal their pictures. They come in there and have to get them. But I used to go in there and steal them big old brown boxes of cookies. Man, I used to go in there and get them cookies, man. And once I got the cookies, I was gone. I don't want to see them talk, take no pictures, throwing up the set and all that old crazy. Man, bump you. I got these cookies. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go try to what we used to do, sack them up. 3 cookies for some money. You know what I'm saying? Sell them. Yeah, man. Okay. Tell that story about Big U watching you get beat up. Oh, shoot. I don't know what to tell you. When I looked up, he was standing over there with him. You know. D Slim, I can honestly I can say the 8-9 families that crept up in there before shooting at us. You know. Yeah, the 8-9 families. But yeah, the Swans, out the Swans and the 8-9 families, they're the only 2 sets that I can ever say that I know of that had ever like came up in the projects trying to shoot at us. Did the Avalon start beefing? Hold on. Oh, so don't run. You said, did the Avalon start beefing with the 4 trays due to no, no, it wasn't because of our affiliation with them, not in a way. It started because they was real short at one time. Then when they got the little dope click and they start, getting the numbers, they decided that they wanted all of the 40s. They figured, okay, since they was 4 trays, that they should have all the streets in the 40s. No. 5 trays always went from Vernon to Slauson. So that's like saying 5 tray go from 45th Street all the way to 58th Street. And it's always been ours, and it will always be ours. We won't never let it go. But they kept pushing up, and them little youngsters kept getting into, what I'm saying, little old tit-a-tats, till it just boiled over. So, go what it say, go young DJ. Y'all beef with any West Side hoods? Yes, sir, Bob. B-Dog, Rogers Park. Did you know Cledo from, yeah, I beat him up when he was in Hawaii. You talking Cledo with the messed up eye? Yeah, got a what's his sister name? Got a sister named Nicola. If you talk about Cledo with the messed up eye, got a sister named Nicola. Yeah, I know, I beat him up. Cartoon, what I mean is that did the Avalon start ever calling themselves anybody? What happened with the No, Avalon, look, let me show you something, man. Let me put this up there so people get a good idea of what the A gang is about. He said, cartoon. What I mean is that did the Avalon start calling themselves, everybody killer like the Hoovers did? No, we don't do that. Avalon is, let me show you something. Avalon Crips were the last Crips to beef with other Crips. At one time, we prided ourselves on the fact that we didn't get into it with other Crips. So I can honestly say, as far as like the old school Crips that's been around for years, not these fools that just popped up in the last 20, 30 years, but for the old school Crips, we were the last Crips to get into it with other Crips. And even though when we start getting into it with other Crips, we have never been on that, any and everybody killer. No. We have who we get along with, and we have who we don't get along with. And we just keep it plain and simple like that, homie. Hey, Cartoon, who was brother on War Stories from D Lakes on Yo Swans? What? Homie ranked it. Oh, okay. Denver Lanes. Okay. And he dissed Hoover and Gangsta Crip. I don't know. I got a message of the Swan. This and who? Okay. Did you ever run into OG Blood Pudding? No, I never ran into Pudding, homie. Heard a lot about him. Never ran into him. That was a Compton thing. Yeah, D Slim say it used to go down at Carver. Yeah, it did. A lot of fights and shootings, yeah. 1989, which generation was more with the biz? The 1980s, homie. He say 1980s and 90s, which generation? Let me show you something. 1987 was probably one of the most bloodiest, dangerous years in the history of Crippin. 1987, homie. Some people gonna say like 1992, but 1987, it was on like Maggie Stone. It was LA South Central was a very dangerous place back then. Five Deuce BGC first to beef with Crips. They were one of them. They were one of them. You might can say yeah, almost. You got any Carver Park stories? Nah, I know a lot of them, but no stories for real. I know Ding Dong, Lil Cell, Shelly Cell, Big Weed, Lil Weed, Big J Rock 2, Pookie 40. I'm London. The only hood I slanged it was AGC Salute. You are infamous in your hood. Factual true. Factual true. Yeah, you know all the homies. When you say I'm London, are you in London? Like London, England? Okay, if that's what you said, yeah, man, push that A gang, homie. You know what's happening. 70s was some real tears though. Yeah. In the 1970s, they toward the late 70s. Anyone that made it out of the 80s is to be commended. Yeah. Northside Modesto checking in. Okay. You worse than Charles White. Bring up violence. 50-50, I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? I don't let me show you something. The difference between me and Charles White, 50-50. I might bring up violence because it's something that happened in my past. And if you don't know your past, you're gonna be doomed to repeat your past. So it's not when I bring it up, it's not that I'm glorifying it. You know what I'm saying? It's me telling a story that the people want to hear about the things that happened in my past. And that's exactly what it is, my past, homie. So it's not glorifying the violence or continually bringing the violence up. I don't perpetuate violence against no man, no race, creed, or color anymore. So no, there's no need for you to shake your head, nor even put me in the same category as Charleston White. Because I don't tell people F they dead homies, F they mamas, and F all that. I don't do that. So do your homework and stop talking with your feelings and emotions and speak with sense. Me and Charleston White are nothing alike, homeboy. D Money, Ali, hey Cartoon, what music you like to listen to? All types. How you end up on that documentary name? Because I was a bad man. They asked me how I ended up on that documentary. When that documentary, let me show you something that happened that day on that documentary. They specifically came to South Park looking for me. They were specifically looking for me. My homies had been paging me all that morning, but my pager was in the car and I was in the house. And I hadn't been answering it. So by the time I seen it, I'm like, okay. When I got to the hood, a lot of the homies walked up on me like, cuz. In fact, my big homeboy, Big Cartoon, he had walked up to me like, cuz. He was like, homie, where you been at namesake? He called me namesake. Where you been? I'm like, oh, homie, I ain't seen him, but what's up? So I'm looking in the park and I'm seeing all these cars and people. So I'm like, dang, cuz, who are all the people in the park? What's going on? So now I'm seeing a few white people. So they like, man, they doing a documentary. I'm like, a documentary on what, homie? He like, man, a documentary on Avalon, homie, because they've been asking for you. They've been looking for you. I'm like, for real? I'm like, okay, well, come on, let's go over here. So when I got over there, I seen the boy Bone from Anthony's Park. Now, when I first seen him, I was finna catch an attitude because I'm like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? What this fool doing in the hood? So when he started talking and explaining why he here and da, I'm like, oh, okay, we'll bump it then. Because the boy Cubone from Broadway was there, and he started talking to me about why they was in the park. He like, Tune, they looking for you. They want to interview you and whatever. And that was way back then. And so boom, that's how that came about. What, Doc? Jacking for Dayton's and still blasting after they get them. I remember them days. You know Kenny Fly? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Man, of course. Who don't know Kenny Fly? You're a fruit from the Kev Mac. Hey, I was just telling Kev Mac that last night. Extremely think cartoon. You laugh at yourself and talk about how you messed up. It's self-reflection, not promotion. Thank you, homie. Of course. Los Fornia. What some hoods songs y'all bumped in the 80s? Some hood songs? Oh man. I don't know. I don't know. The only time I can ever really say we had a song that was definitely okay, like back in like 78, 79, if you remember that song, Let Me Take You to Funky Town. Do 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 do. We kind of adopted that song back then. We let me take you to Fire Trade Town, young kids back then. But then years later, I know that J.O. Felony song, Take a Ride, that was like the Avalon theme song at one time. Rodney O and Joe Cooley, yeah, slang out a Kenny Fly spot. Okay. Anyway, homie, so look, we've been here for 2 hours. Mastermind, what up, OG? I made you famous on Twitter over the last few weeks. Glad to see you getting your proper shine and support. You deserve Hey, homie, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. What's his name? Mastermind. I don't have a Twitter account. I don't know how to really get one. I think I probably need one. But if you put me in that algorithm, homie, you put me up there like that, man, thank you, homie. I salute you. I thank you for that. Mario Smith, Mastermind, The Dark Universe, the Family Swan Bloods were in the documentary movie Dead Home. Yeah, Troy Stevens' great hood song of all time, Posse on Brown. Okay. Anyway, look, y'all. He's an everlasting bass. Do you know Big Homie Seymour? He said, do you know the big homeboy Seymour Butts? Hey, boy, you been watching too much TV, homie. VJ Mathano, why y'all swinging and not moving? Okay, that's a good question, homie. I'm going to answer that one because I was ready to go. Okay, look at that, y'all, so y'all know. He says, why y'all swinging and not moving? Okay, homie. Okay, in the gangster car, that's a gangster type thing. This moving, gangsters moving. But you gotta look, Avalon's, we beef, even though we in the gangster car somewhat, Avalon's beef with more gangsters than a little bit. You can name 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can name about 6 or 7 different sets within the gangster car that the Avalon's beef with. So, we definitely wasn't going to be running around talking about gangsters moving. Then you got to look, the 4 Trays are the ones who invented that term, gangsters moving. So we definitely was not going to adopt that, period. You know what I'm saying? So we needed our own thing. So we come up with the swinging. You know what I'm saying? We swinging, swing gang. And if you go look into like some of the songs that the boy Big Payback from Witset made, you know what I'm saying? It'll tell you whether you moving or you swinging. You know what I'm saying? It's still gangsters. Mm-hmm. Crips beef with more Crips than yeah, man. Crips don't like each other for real. Some do, some don't. But look, man, I was trying to. Oh, let me take that down. Oh, damn. I got to get up out of here, y'all. I want to kick it. You mess with any Usos? Yeah, I love Samoans. They my partners. They cool, good people, pretty women too. As long as you get them before they had that first baby, or before they turn 20. After that, they don't tell them what they gonna. They the Samoan girls. They like They like feeding a gremlin. You feed them after 12, boy. Look, you know what they're gonna turn. They're gonna turn into something. So you got to get them. You got to get them. You got to get them like 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, stuff like that. Because after that, you know. So peace out, y'all, man. OG, what age did you start saying, dang, they too young? Women, if a girl was under 18, we ain't no business messing with her. Now, like when I was a kid, like if I was like 15, 16, okay, you're gonna mess with a 14 or 15-year old. You 15, you 14, 15, 16 yourself. But once you get old, when you young kids like that, they mess with each other. But when you get old enough up into your 20s and you understand and learn what you should and shouldn't do as far as women go and young girls, you if you know better, you do better. Simple as that. You kind of get away from that. You had to back in the day you had them girls, they lie to you. You had to start looking at the ID. God dang. Yep, I'm in my 30s now. Big payback. Was solid on the mic. Yeah, he was. But look here, foundation. I got to go because I say, well, I was gonna wait until we went up under 300. Dad, don't look like it's gonna happen no time soon. So look, man, I gotta get up early in the morning, and I gotta go to a new place. Place where I'm at, they sending me over here. This other building, they got some new forklift drivers that don't really understand the logistics on how and when or what to do with their forklifts. So I got to go over here. I got to train them and show them what to do, and try to get out the way. So I got to go to work early. I'm already tired. That food sitting on me that I ate at the Golden Corral. So I'm tired, y'all. Man, I love y'all though. Like I say, I couldn't do it without y'all, man. One last time for the giddy up, man. Y'all please hit that like button for me, man. If you're in here and you ain't hit that like button, man, hit that like button and hit that share button. And if you got partners, man, just on an everyday basis where you just riding around, looking around, kicking it, you might be at the house with moms, pops, sisters, brothers, your girlfriend, your kids if they got their own phones, man. Tell them all, man. Hey, y'all pull up Cartoon 53 and subscribe. Hit that subscription for me, homie. Okay, Monique, thank you. I'm out of here. Jack, 5050, Big Shopper, Isaiah, in business. So, in the famous words of the foundation leader, man, a gang or don't bang, Avalon, I'm out. Factual truth.